So after I would create my PDF, we normally use Google Slides instead of PowerPoint. Um, we would project this to our smartboard, which I don't have access to at the moment. And each student would go up. This one just happens to be a Halloween theme one that was created with our CVC words. And what they would do is they can also open this in Google Classroom on their computer and trace using the keypad of their mouse, like on their Chromebooks. I teach a special education, so we kind of work together as groups. So most of the time we'll be together doing this. What they would do is they would grab their pen, they would go up to the board, and they would trace. So they would know that this is an F, making the F sound. Then they would come to the U, which is their vowel. U makes the sound in this word. Then the next would come to the N and make the N sound, and then they would move on to the next. After they would do that, then the next person could go up and switch to the next slide. So the next one would be, let's see if I can get it to move. Han. So then they would do the same thing. They would go up to the board, trace it, say the sound, and move on to the next. I think this is really a great way of teaching kids how to learn hands-on. I create a lot of activities this way. Some of my social emotional are on Google Slides, but we do a lot of our spelling and other ELA things through Google Slides as well, because it uploads to Google Classroom, which is what we use for students to access assignments that are gone. So this would be my expectation of them. So if I were to create a small video saying I was gone and having the para or something come up, I would show them the expectation that, they would know how to put it up on the screen already, but the student would know. I would have to model for them, pick up your writing utensil, you're going to go up to the smartboard, and you're going to trace. I know this is not exactly the way that most people do it, but I've only ever worked in special education, so this is what I'm the most familiar with. I have never worked in a general ed classroom, so a lot of our stuff is more one-on-one.